Namaskar, dear devotees and friends. This Sunday, I'll be giving the Sunday talk from here in the Ganges. You can see at my back the shrine of the Ganges Vivekananda retreat. I came here to give the last retreat of this year. This is the September retreat, and we talked about the Shiva Pantha that we find in the Bhagavata. Friday, then whole Saturday, Sunday morning, just we concluded. And from here, I will be giving the Sunday discourse. So let us begin as we usually do, but this time we will pray to Mother, Ma Saradamani Devi, and we will begin. Jananim Saradam Devim Ramakrishnam Jagat Gurum Padapadme Tayo Sritva Pranamami Muhurmuhu. We will be discussing on the topic, Go with a Guide. A human life without a guide is like a boat without a boatman. So why the human life is like this? The animal life or the reptiles or the birds, they don't need this. But the human, they need. Because only eating and surviving is not the life of the human. The human has a different dimension. And they slowly, they not only exist, they live. And living means a constant progressive change. The thoughts, they will be thinking, and ultimately they will discover the one who has created them, or the source from where they were created. That is the beauty of the human life. And that's why they say there are 4 stages in human life. And you know that in India there's a great respect is given to the Brahmana. And nowadays by mistake they think that Brahmana is by birth. It is a caste. No. It is actually a culture. And it says that when a human child is born, it's just like any other children. So, Janmanat Jayate Shudra. Shudra means uncultured. The uncultured people, uncultured things, they behave very peculiarly. Then they don't discriminate anything, but slowly, the guardians, the seniors, they will tell the child, you should not do like this, you should behave like this, manners should be like this, and slowly the culture comes, that is called second birth. Janmanat Jayate Shudra, Samskarat Dija Uchyate. Dvija means second birth. How it is? Samskara. What is the samskara? How to behave with other people, how to live in the society, and how you should talk, and everything in that way you have to learn. Otherwise, you are not a human being. And then third, Janmanat Jayate Shudra, Samaskara Dija Uchyate, Vedadhyasi Bhavet Vipra. And when you are educated, then you are a Vipra. You are a knowledgeable person. And the knowledgeable person, the person who is having the knowledge, get respect in the human society. It's not the physical strength, but the intellectual strength is respected in the human society. In the animal level, it is only physical strength. the one who is having the strong physique, they will rule, they will also have the special things in the animal kingdom. But in the human, it is only intellect. Vedadhyasi bhavet vipra brahma janati brahmana. And this Brahma means all-pervading consciousness. When one can truly understand that, realize that, he becomes Brahmana. The Brahmana means that highest stage of life. So one who has realized God is a Brahmana. One who has realized Brahman is a Brahmana. So that fourth stage, who will guide you? How we can learn all this? A child learns walking holding the finger of parents. That is the first guides. The parents are the first guide of a human child. Then a student learns to read and write under the guidance of a teacher is the second guide. Then the aspirant go beyond the ocean of suffering, following the path of a master, that is the third guide. The first, second, third are the guide. So I use the word guide. But the third one, who is taking us from the crossing the ocean of suffering, is also known as Guru, highly respected person. In the Indian tradition, Guru is a highly respected person. Why? He is taking me to God. And one who is taking me to God must have the experience of God. Otherwise, how can he take me to God? And the path that he has not traveled, how can he guide me over there? So Guru has a great respect because Guru must have that experience of God, that path. So this is the way they say that the third guide is the Guru. And without that guide, we cannot reach to that ultimate. Otherwise, we will remain like the Shudra, uncultured, just living for oneself. So that should not be. So this is the necessity of a guide. And it says that the Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna, he used to mention that it is really, really very, very important when you say Baba. Baba means that he is taking care of you. I really feel that Sri Ramakrishna's word, that Baba and Guru, these are the words that gives me jerk. And then I always go into the transcends because they are the people that are giving us the best. So the Guru is that. And when the third guide, which is known as the Guru, that dispeller of the ignorance, who is the Guru? And if you go to the dictionary, you will find the Indian word Guru means is the one who dispel your ignorance. And what is ignorance? Again, I will ask you to go to the Gospel of Sri Ramakrishna. In the beginning, that one gentleman who was in those days, he completed his MA, master degree from Calcutta University. In those days, you can imagine, he completed his master degree from Calcutta University. He came to meet Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna, who never attended the school. And Sri Ramakrishna is asking that person, do you know what is jnana and what is ajnana? And he said, yeah, why not? Because those who have studied is a jnana and those who have not is ajnana. Sri Ramakrishna scolded him, no. Jnana means knowing one is jnana. And knowing many is ajnana. Ajnana means ignorance. So this is very important in spiritual life. In the mundane world, of course, we are thinking in this, that is separate. But in the spiritual life, particularly in Vedanta, in the Hinduism, You have to understand the one means there is no two, no conception of two. That's why they say Advaita. They never say only the one. They say it is not two. Why? The moment you say this is one, that means you have a conception of two. That's why you are saying one. So they will say there is no two, only one. And what is this one? The Creator. Who is this Creator? The all-pervading consciousness. Now, slowly we are going to the Brahma Jnana. First is the human birth, very important. And second, the samskara, the culture that we learn. And what is the culture? Swami Vivekananda said, the culture that withstands shocks. And it develops according to the geographical and environmental, economical, social, political condition. The culture grows, develops in that way. In Indian culture, you will find they are bowing to each other. In Asian culture, in China, in Japan, in Taiwan, mostly they will bow down to each other, to greet each other. They will fold their hands and bow down to each other. It has become culture, but mostly they don't know why they do it. But actually, it is because the God is residing within you. So I am bound down to you. Not that you, but because of the God. The God is there. The juniors, they will come and touch the feet of the seniors. Why? Not just because the senior. It is expected that the senior person must have revealed or realized or understood much about the truth, that is God. So the juniors are coming and touching the feet of that senior. Those are seniors should understand this. Oh, I am a senior by age. Why the juniors are not coming and touching my feet? Not like that. It is because the juniors are coming and touching the feet of the seniors. It is expected the senior, because of this age, you have already understood, already learned. This is expected, taken for granted. That's why the juniors are coming and touching the feet. And by that way, the culture grows. They respect in this. And the culture they teach, Matri Devo Bhava. Your mother is the goddess. Pitri Devo Bhava. Father is your God. Atithi Devo Bhava. And someone suddenly, without any notice coming to your place, is also a God. Swami Vivekananda added with this. And the Matri Devo Bhava, Pitri Devo Bhava, Atithi Devo Bhava. And also the teacher is your God. You must consider them as God. But Swami Vivekananda added, Daridra Devo Bhava. And the poor, the illiterate, the oppressed, the downtrodden, they are also your God. You must consider them as the living gods and goddesses. Murkho Devo Bhava. Even the illiterate, ignorant person doesn't understand anything, and making the mistake again and again, there's also their Devata, is also your God. This is the culture. You should not hate anyone. That is the Hindu culture, Indian culture. But by some, subjugation for a long period of time, almost 1,000 years. So it is a long period for any for any nation. So obviously they have forgotten a lot, slowly coming back after the independence. So it will come back again. So this culture grew up, and there they give the high respect to the teacher. When they grew up at 6 years old, so they used to say to the Guru Griha, Guru means the teacher, that they will go to the Griha, Griha means his house. Why they used to send the children, the boy and girl both, they used to go to the teacher's house. Why they should go like that? Because if a rich man's son and the poor man's son, an ordinary persons, their children, if they stay in home, they constantly think that we are ordinary, they are rich, they are cultured, all this. So they should go at the age of 6, when it can't understand, so they will go and stay under the guidance of a guru, and they should grow over there. So they call Guru Griha. Griha, the guru's residence. And the guru will leave before them. He is not only teaching them, leaving also. He will get up in the early morning and bathing and praying, and then he is giving the teaching, a very disciplined life. And everything you should do. No one is there to help you. All those children, they used to go inside the jungle, collecting the faggots. They will bring, they will cook, they will help, and they will learn. And the king's son and also the ordinary person's son, they'll all do that. Those who have read the biography of Sri Krishna, you know that Krishna was the king's son. He was the rich man's son. But Krishna also went, and his best friend was a very poor man's son. So they were together. So by that way, they used to grow, the culture. And Guru is to teach them in different way, and slowly according to their nature, capacity, aptitude, likeliness, they used to choose a profession. Sometimes some people were very intelligent, they became Brahmana. They were courageous, they liked to protect the society, they became the Kshatriyas. And they understood good economy and how to help the society in that way, Vaishyas. Serving the people, Shudras. So 4 groups according to a capacity, not according to the birth. So nowadays, by mistake, they always consider like that. Slowly, we have to understand it is according to the capacity. Chatur varnam maya srishtam guna karma vibhagashaha. In the Bhagavad Gita, Sri Krishna said, I have made the 4 different castes. Varna means the caste. Maya srishtam, I have created. Why? According to their capacity of understanding, and that's called guna karma vibhagasha. Guna and karma. The guna means the qualities. And these we have to bring back once again, because in the society it is necessary. And that is the work of a guru. The guru is supposed to guide in a proper way. So the guide is necessary. In the human birth is really, it is very necessary. Sometimes after the marriage, the newly married couple, they come to us for the blessings and the prayer. So I always tell them, see, be very, very careful. Why? Because now you're going to be the creator of human society. Some people, they work in some the factories, and they are making maybe the motorbikes and the train and the plane. That may be the factories. And you are going to give the human in the society. The human that you are going to give to the society, that human should be a real good human. So this is your responsibility as a parent. And your life should be like that. And you should pray constantly so that they can understand and grow in that way. So this is the guidance, and we need a guide. Without the proper guide, now here I have noticed in America, the problem, they're so beautiful country, so wonderful country, so much of freedom. It's really, after coming over here in America, we could understand what freedom is. And no one is disturbing you. No one will be inquiring about you unnecessarily. And in our country, if you go, they're good people, and the very close type of people. The moment you say hello, immediately, what is your father's name, where from you have come, what is your education, what do you do, how much salary you get. And not only that, how you spend the money, that also they may ask. And they're very simple type of people, so they will do that. And sometimes it is very embarrassing. But the simple way they will ask. And here in America, very courteous, they will never ask in this way. And they will never talk in a loud voice also. So this control, this is really necessary. I used to wonder why Swami Vivekananda started Vedanta Society in America and Ramakrishna Mission in India and Asian countries. This Vedanta means you have already developed some human qualities. What are the human qualities? This. Controlling your organ senses. You are not disturbing others. You are curious to know, but you won't ask. You will wait. You are angry, but your voice should not raise. And your physical, the gesture, posture should be controlled. You are not expressing it before others. Maybe inside the room you will break some of the dishes, that is your thing. To give out the anger, you are breaking the dishes, that is your thing, property you can break. But in the outside, you are really controlled. And that is the reason. They are considerate also. And very truthful. That one thing that I really loved over here, the truthfulness. They'll never hide. And no hypocrisy. Whatever they are, they won't hesitate to tell that. So these are the excellent good qualities that a human should have. And because America was not under any ruler, from far British used to think that they are ruling, but actually they were not. Then finally the Boston Tea Party, and then they had to leave after the Tea Party. They could not wait for the lunch. So, but that after the Tea Party only they have to. So that much. But look at Indian, Asian countries. The waves after waves it came and they controlled and controlled. And when you are under the subjugation of the foreigners, what you will do except developing the hypocrisy? You don't like to say, but you are saying that only to please your boss. Otherwise, your head will won't be there on your body. So obviously, that hypocrisy developed only to save themselves. It is not their fault. It is because of the situation, condition. Now friends, from there, you have to understand the whole society. The Sri Ramakrishna, when he came, it was already under the British rule. And before that, nearly 600 or 700 years, they were under other rulers. So obviously, Swami Vivekananda wanted to bring back the originality through help services. The mission was there. Ramakrishna Mission. What the Ramakrishna Mission is doing? See, it is the guide. Ramakrishna Mission started a school. We cannot cater the need of the so many hundreds and thousands of students, but just one or two schools here and there. And just like the olden days, the Swamis will be there, Brahmacharis will be there. Under their guidance, the children will learn, like the Guru Griha system, mostly. Then slowly, this education, not only education, culture is coming back. This is the guidance to the society. Then society learned from there. They started appreciating, oh, that is true, one can do. So they are now imitating, learning from there. They are also developing the schools and colleges and hospitals, and not only that, temples. Here and there, almost everywhere, the Ramakrishna Mission started developing the temples. And what a temple should be. Because temple is a place where people should think about very high philosophy. It is not a place where only they are going and eating and all. Outside, inside the temple, only that thought, it should be in such a way, anyone new entering into the temple will get the influence of that high level thought. The Belur Math, if you go, in the early morning, The hundreds of monks and brahmacharis, they will be meditating for hours together. Then they will leave and it will be opened for the people. When the people come, they don't understand why, but they feel joy. Oh, Belur Mathas, we went. Oh, so this is wonderful. Why they felt joy? It's nothing like just like any other temple, because of that environment. So always they teach. This is also the guide. How a temple should be. Inside the temple, only meditation, only prayer. Inside the temple, you are reading the newspaper. Inside the temple, you are discussing about politics. You should not do that. That is the teaching, that is the guidance that society wanted. Here in America, because the developed country, they are having the good schools, good hospitals, everything is there. But we noticed the people are suffering. Why? Because when they need the guidance, they are not getting. Particularly the children, when they are in the group of say 13 to 19, so that is the period a proper guidance is necessary. But because of the freedom, you cannot say anything. Even the parents can't do anything. So I went to Canada, and the family, the husband and wife, myself, and their senior daughter, and the junior daughter still preparing herself, so she was making late. So I just told, let her be there, jokingly I told, let her be there guiding the home, and we will go out after the whole day enjoying outside, we will come back in the evening and she will open the door for us. And she was telling from the above, I am a junior, you cannot leave me alone, I will call police. So, look at it. So she knows all the rules, but she won't listen to, and why don't you come, we are all waiting. No, I will take time. So like that, the freedom is there, it is good, but guidance is necessary. Without the guidance, our mind cannot be going properly. This is really, really essential. So I was thinking how a man should grow up. First is the parents. Not only parents, environments also, around people, the relatives and neighbors, they should also consider themselves as guide. Suppose the father's friend, they come and before a child, they are just making fun of the father, as the friends they always do, that gives bad impression on the child's mind. So one should be very, very careful. You always should be positive. When you are talking about anything negative, it is terrible. Yesterday when you were traveling, this little boy who is here, Nirban, he was with us in the car. I forgot that he is sitting at the back. And I said something, immediately he was repeating. I thought, oh my God, the parrot is with us, be careful. Because immediately he is learning and repeating. So we should be very careful. And that way, a guide means always aware. A child's mind, how it is growing up. Now you come to the third guide, that is the Guru. And who can be the Guru? This says that Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Deva Maheshwara. That this trinity of Hinduism, traditional way, Brahma, Vishnu and Maheshwara. The Brahma is the creator, Vishnu is the sustainer, and Maheshwara or the Shiva is the destroyer. And this is the way we consider the Brahma, Vishnu and Maheshwara. And these three are the gurus, the great gurus. And next line they say, Guru Reva Param Brahma. Guru is also Brahman. Why this mention like that? Because the moment you say name and form, the moment you say Brahma, immediately we imagine a god, a red color, forehead, sitting on a flower, he is creating, constantly meditating, Brahma. Vishnu, we can imagine a form, and the name. So duality comes. But those who don't like the duality, for them, who is the Guru? Param Brahma. Guru Reva Param Brahma. This is also, so how they have given the guidances, the dualist will have the Guru, and who are the Guru? Gods only. And for the non-dualist, they are also having a Guru. Who is the Guru? Param Brahma. Not below that. So Guru is the God, and Guru is the guide, and Guru is the path. The end also the same, the beginning and the end, same Guru. So Shankaracharya, now he is mentioning about the human Gurus. That we cannot see that Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara constantly, or the Parabrahma. We cannot realize that. We find only the human Gurus. Then what about the human Gurus? They should be the perfect Gurus. And Shankaracharya in his book, Vivekananda, he said that the human Guru that you see are like the beautiful trees. And they give the shade to each and every one. Whoever comes under that, that is the human Guru. So you will be, and he said, to get a guidance of a proper Guru, human Guru, it is only by the grace of God possible. Mostly we make the mistake. And in his third verse, I think, Vivekananda, or the second or the third verse, he is mentioning that without the Devanugraha hetukam, only with the blessings of God you get this. What? Manushyatva, mumukshutva, mahapurusha samastraya. Manushyatvam, mumukshutvam, mahapurusha samastraya. This is Devanugraha hetukam. These three, only with the blessings of God it is possible. The human birth is very rare, very precious, and we waste it. When you get the human birth, and they are thinking about the body and enjoying these, and if they are influential, they will waste the whole life in that way. This is terrible. They never stop to think, why I am a human and that dog is not, that horse is not, the cow is not, that bird is not. It must be a luck for me. Then look at the birds, whole life going on searching for little food and constantly afraid that somebody else is not going to attack me. And I was observing the other day a deer mother and the two little deer. They came, they were eating grasses. The mother was so careful, constantly looking here and there, that the small little, those they were playing, and they are not afraid of anything because their experience are not there. But the mother, she came out and taking care of those little one and pushing them inside the jungle. Only food and fear. These are the two things. They're constantly afraid that somebody is not going to kill us. And the food is there, that much. They don't read the poetry. They never do the calculation in mathematics. They never do anything else. Their only focus is two things. But look at the human. We all went yesterday to see the sunset. Why? We can only appreciate and enjoy the sunset, the nature. And the birds are there, animals are there, reptiles are there, and low-grade human beings are also there, but they cannot understand the beauty of the nature, cannot appreciate it. Why? Only their mind in the physical level. Only food and surviving, that's all, and nothing else. So what is culture? It is the refined mind. The mind becomes refined. One of our Swamiji used to give the example of that he visited the ashram. The refineries are there. They are the crude oil they are taking out and then sending process after process and finally becoming the petrol, and very fine petrol that is used for the aircraft, and other things are also coming out as a byproduct. The one after another, when the first coming out is nothing but the mud, a little soft mud, that's all. And from there they are extracting and cleaning, and finally the petrol is coming. Same way, the human mind is coming just like that. And then you have to go on cleaning, every step, every stages. And who will do that? Help you to do that? Your guide. And this guide is known as Guru. The teacher will only give you the help so that you can survive. The parents will give you the birth and protection so that you grow. Teacher, school and college teachers, will help you to learn something so that you can earn with that knowledge and you can survive in the human society. But it is the Guru or the third guide in the human life which guides us to become purified. So purity is necessary. Shankaracharya, we consider him as a guru. And the Hindu tradition, they consider Veda Vyasa is the guru. Why? Because he gave us the Veda. There were people, the rishis, in different parts of the country, and they used to develop the different type of knowledges. Same knowledge in different way. They realized. So one person realized one thing is not valid. Applying the same process, if others are also getting the same result, that is valid. That is called science. If you can only cook rice and no one can, it is not science, it is not accepted. And if you say, I boiled the water and put the raw rice and then waited for 5 or 10 minutes, then took out, and I found that it is all boiled, eatable, and it is truly, it helps me to satisfy my hunger. And giving that, you are teaching that many in different parts of the world, they are following the same process, they are getting the same result, then it is accepted. So the Vedas are just like that. It is not the one man's knowledge. Different rishis in different time, in different places, and different methods, they developed the same knowledge. And they gave, you can go like this, you can do like this, you can behave like this, and you will get this ultimate result. What is the ultimate result? Happiness. Happiness is the ultimate result. That is the ananda, the joy, the bliss. Because we all that happiness, at the end of the day in our life, we like to be happy. Oh, I went to the retreat center in Ganges, I spent this many days, and when I'm going back, I feel like coming back again. Why? Because there is so much joy, happiness. Living with unknown people, and in a different situation, different environment. But because of the joy, I feel the attraction. And I go to visit my own people, my relatives, blood relations are there. But no, I don't like to go back to them because there is no happiness is there. So why we travel here and there in search of happiness only? The ultimate goal of a human life is ananda. Again, as we have learned from the Shiva Pantha, the cause and effect, because our cause is the source of bliss. The Creator is nothing but bliss, and naturally the effect, we also are searching for happiness, bliss. How to get it? A person will come and guide you. And he will say, look at this thing. Do you like it? Yes. Okay, get it. And after some days you are not happy. Then what happened? Oh, this is not giving me the satisfaction that I was expecting. So then throw it. What else? What else? What else? What else? He will go on experimenting. I am not getting satisfied all through the life. You know, in Veda, there's a story of Jajati. Jajati was a great king. And he used to get all type of joy. And he said, joy is the goal. And from this world, I need that joy. And he lived 100 years enjoying everything. He was not satisfied. Then he started praying to God. I need to enjoy the life once more. But your life is only 100 years. Well, an option is there. You have 4 sons. Go and ask them. If they like to give their lifespan to you, you can enjoy. But they will become old. They will give. Then he went to the senior, the next. Everybody, no. I like to live my life. Why should I share this with you? But the junior one said, well, father, my lifespan is also 100. I am only 15 now. So you can take the rest 85 years. His father blessed him. You will be old, but I will give you the kingdom. You enjoy as a king. Oh, don't bother about that. You enjoy your life. This younger son was wise. He knew that this is nothing. His father was so happy, blessed him. And then he started enjoying. Again, after 85 years, that thought is still there. Then he went to his guru and said, I have realized one thing. Nojatu kamo kamanam upabhogena samyati. Those who are drinking the wine, ask them, are you full? Oh, good. I drank full. I am so happy. Next morning, again it is going to purchase. What happened? Again I want. No satisfaction. And sometimes I read in the newspapers some celebration, the 1st January, this or that, a group of young boys and girls, they are visiting from one pub to another to another whole night, and the police is also running after them that they should not create problem, and like that, protecting them, but not stopping their enjoyment. Why they are not getting satisfied in the fast pub after drinking? They are thinking, oh no, again another. Whole night they will be going, same dance, same drink, same environment, terrible bad smell. But after that, dissatisfaction. This world cannot give. That person, Yajati, after 185 years, he understood. Oh, of course, it is not. Na jatu kamo kamanam upabhogena samyati. Through the upabhoga, by enjoying, I can never become. Then how? Giving up. Tyage noike amritattamanasu. Amritatya, the satisfaction, the joy, the contentment comes after giving up. I don't need it. That is all. It's okay. So this is the way they learn. And then that they give to the next generation. And this education comes down. Education means first the observation, then discrimination, then utilization, fourth preservation, then transmission. All these 5 actions together called education. And this education, that knowledge is called Veda. And the Veda, they say, only by giving up you get everything. Don't go after that. It will come to you automatically because you will be the master of all that. I remember one thing that I used to visit one gentleman's house. He had 3 daughters. I think the middle one, and she wanted to become an actress in Bombay. And she was practicing like that, and naturally the parents were worried why she will go to Bombay, and even if she goes, who is going to accept her? And then naturally that life, in the movie you can enjoy, but in practical life it is very, very difficult. But that young girl was not understanding. And she never came to my classes. I used to go to give the classes and the gospel and all that. She never ever attended. But she used to decorate very nicely. Thakur Ma Swamiji, she had that conception, an idea. She was a sort of an artist. Then I told, I like to appreciate her decoration today and the girl, and please ask her to come. Then she came. Then I told, I heard that you like to be an actress in the movie. She told, yes. I told, please do. Become a great actress. Then we can go and see the free movie. Whenever your movie will come, naturally we need not to purchase the ticket, we can go. And by that way, slowly, I started conversing with her. Then she became free with me. Then one day I told her, see, that time the Indira Gandhi was there, the Prime Minister, the lady, very famous Prime Minister of India. I told, look at Indira Gandhi. Why don't you become like Indira Gandhi? And then all these actors and actresses will come and enact to make her happy. Be like that. Why you have to go and entertain others? Rather, people should come and dance and sing and perform. Be like that. Then she changed slowly. She told, then what I should do? And marry a rich man. And then ask him, your husband, to bring all these people to sing for you, to dance for you. Enjoy that. You be the queen. And she was married to a businessman. Afterwards, she was telling, because of you only. I told, now you are enjoying, right? So many cards and all those things are there. And they were at the company of ice cream company, something like that. They were having. I told, send some free ice cream at least. So at least you have the. So this is the way we have to understand. This world cannot give us satisfaction. Never ever. Only satisfaction is within me. And if I think that I am satisfied, you are satisfied. They say, Santosha Dhana. Dhana means the wealth. What is the best wealth? Santosha, containment. The one Swamiji came, he came here also. The 15th August, many of you perhaps seen him. I liked his one approach. Whatever you give, you say, I like it, he used to say. Something you get, I like it, I'm liking it. For everything, maybe that he is not, but he is thinking that I'm. So there is no the thought of, oh, why they have given this thing, I don't like this, I don't like it, nothing like that, all positive way. When you are thinking in this way, you are always enjoying. So we say that we have to go to a guru, a person. And how we will know who is the proper guru? As Shankaracharya said, that it is with the blessings of God only one can get that. Is a Kripalu, this kind-hearted, Akrita Droha. He never thought of harming others. Akrita Droha. He never thought of harming others. Titikshu, ever patience. Satyasara, always truthful. Anabadda Atma, never feel jealous. Sama is equal in all condition. And Sarva Upakaraka, he is ever ready to help all in any moment. These are the qualities of a guru. So these things, I am not quoting from others, the verses, that these only the quality of a human guru. When you see a human, is he a guru? Yes, if he is having these qualities. And this is the unique way they expressed. Guru is God's power bearing. So he is bearing the power of God. He is the bearer of that God's power. And what are the power of God? I will say this and conclude. The best guide, the third guide, this Guru, and he is the carrier of God's power. What is the power? It says, Shandini Shakti. You may not remember Sandhini, then Sambit and Hladini. These are the three powers. Sandhini means that helps to understand existence. This Shakti, this power, this thought, this capacity, we can understand the existence. The most of the people, 99.9 as they say, most of the people, they live only for the day. Never think about the past and the future. Only for that day, that's all. That is dangerous because you are not remembering anything. You've forgotten the past, never think of the future, only for the day. So here it says Sandhini Shakti, that gives the capacity, the power to understand existence. That is, in the Vedantic terminology, Sat. Sat means existence, eternal existence. So look at it. I was a baby. I grew up. I became old. And my body and mind is changing. But I is constant. I was a baby. I was a grown up. I am. So this I is constant. Who is this I? I must know that. This type of understanding, this capacity called Sandhini Shakti. Then Sambhid Shakti. There's a knowledge. And these are the different type of knowledges. But it is not remaining. So one gentleman, he was a great mathematician. And his grandson came and told, "Grandpa, can you please help me to solve this problem?" He looked at that and said, "I can't remember anything. Go to your mother. I won't be able to do it." So the person has forgotten everything. So education that we get, the worldly knowledge that we get, it doesn't help. You will forget it afterwards. It won't be of any help. So that is also the Sambhit Shakti. That is the basis, that the capacity to develop that knowledge called Chit. So God giving us this Sandhini Shakti, that understanding of the Chit, the eternal, Sambhit Shakti, to understand what is knowledge, as Sri Ramakrishna said, to know one is knowledge, to know many is ignorance. So that knowledge, that conception that will come. Majority of the people, when you say, they say, why so many things should not be there? If that is not there, there is no fun. They are understanding it on different way. One from thing that everything has come, they don't understand it. So that is the conception should be clear, but with the power of God. That is Sandhini Sambhit. And finally, it is Hladini Shakti. Hla means joy. The Hladini Shakti, by that, the God is doing everything. This is the principle of delight. How to be happy. How I can become happy. The happiness has a different conception. The people, after getting everything, can't become happy. And there are people without anything, they're so happy. And when child came, I gave him just a candy. And I told, look at it. Oh, nothing, that the cover was a little bright. And she was so happy. Jumping with that, I got it. She was so happy. For child, that is sufficient. But the human, the demand that grows and grows in so many ways, they can't become happy. Ultimate happiness comes when they can realize themselves. That is the final happiness. And who can guide us? We need a guide to go to that happiness. And that is the Guru, who will hold our hand and will take us and teach us. Don't be impatient. Go on taking the name of God. Pray to God. This life, next life, it doesn't matter. Because you, the mind, you are traveling, not the body. Your mind will be traveling. And you make your mind in such a way And every life you are getting better life. And every life you are going towards that. Sometimes people will say, Shankaracharya, Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna, they say, here and now, complete it. And don't keep it for the next life, here and now. But even if it is not, in the Bhagavad Gita also it is mentioned that you are not losing anything. You know, all these words that we are discussing, it is remaining with us. It will never lose. Suppose we cannot realize God in this very life. All this knowledge, all this experience, all these cravings, all these prayers, all these wishes to realize God will go along with us in the next life. And in the next life, we will get a better opportunity. And from there, our journey will begin. Not from minus, from plus. Always. Always there in the Lord Buddha, he lived 500 lives. 500 lives. And in different form and different time. But he constantly thought of the betterment of others. Helping, how to help others. And ultimately, in the last birth, as a Siddhartha, he sat under a tree, Bodhi tree, and got up as Buddha, the one who has realized Brahman. That is Buddha. Buddha means, the Bodha means knowledge. He got the knowledge of oneness. So that should be our goal. We should also go in that way and pray to the Lord, "Oh Lord, you become our guide. You become my guide. And hold my hand. I may take wrong steps, but if you are holding my hand, then even my wrong steps won't take me to difficult places, because you are holding my hand, and I will surely go in the proper way, and the ultimate goal is you. So I will realize you." Thank you, friends. Thank you for your patience, and thank you for visiting, coming. Is there any question there? No. Okay. Do you have any question on this? Or otherwise, we say Shanti 3 times and we conclude. Please say Shanti after me. Om Shanti. 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 Hari Om. Tat Sat.